Super move number 5, okay? Customer employee headlines. Okay, spend about 5 minutes for the meeting on employee and customer headlines. What is that, Clay?
Where you're saying something good about a customer, like a customer. This week we had a subscriber from UPS who said this about their learning experience. Cool. Hey, this week we had a customer who was in, and these are just real examples I'm trying to think of recently on the actual Thrive15.com. We had a lady who sent in this thing about how she's learning how to manage people effectively and how it's just changed her life. You want to share those headlines because the guys in the editing department might not know of the successes that the customer service team is seeing, or the guys in sales might not know of the wins in the editing department. And so you want to go around the room and you want to kind of get those wins, those headlines. And these are the kind of things I get excited about. Once the business has got to a point of no longer startup, where you're kind of in your profitability, or you're actually breaking even, you're kind of solvent, that's when you want to start doing that, you know?
Okay, because I was going to ask you, if a Thriver is asking, but Clay, Marshall, Jose, I just started my business just a couple of days ago, weeks ago. What do you do in between that to actually do this super move number 5? What else can you do? Obviously, you're not going to make something up, but well, maybe you can. I don't know. But what do you suggest some Thrivers do if they're in that stage right now in between?
Well, the reason why you do this is you do want to have headlines if you can every week. You want to do that. That's why we have our Monday morning meetings and our daily meetings and those kind of things. You have to find some sort of wins. Sometimes it's tough. 'Cause I remember building the DJ company, and there's nothing really good going on.
Right. What do you do then?
So what you do is you start to go, I've become a negative person. I mean, if nothing good. So you have to, that mindset, it forces you to think about what is a headline. So I remember specifically going, well, you know, one thing we did this week is we finished our new checklists, and those things look awesome. And our new our new yellow page ad we're launching, that thing looks awesome.
So you turn it in, what I'm hearing you say, into the business versus like a customer that came in until that begins to happen.
You have to have some sort of employee or customer headline, or both, where it's a headline, something positive, some news flash. This just in. Boom. This just in from our sales department. We have made 1,000 calls last week. We did not book anything, but we did make 1,000 calls. This just in.
Awesome.
And you go, okay, that's a headline. You know, all right. You know, you want to have something.
So customer and employee praise reports, the headlines to really keep people motivated, educate everybody in the organization what's going well.
And our main man Gino talks about this, but you want a headline, you don't want a whole big old thing. And a lot of times employees, teammates, managers, bosses, everyone, they start to go, well, let me tell you what happened. Here's the headline. Well, really, I got to set the story up. Well, really, before I get into it, I got to be honest.
20 minutes later.
And you're like, at some point you have to get into it.
Call it the Reader's Digest version.
The headline. Boom.